Game Show Network. All play, all day.
I'm Matt.
And this is As Seen On. We are the Vault Guys.
We're coming from a place so dark, so secret, we dare not mention its name.
Oh, we gotta. It's a media storage vault underneath Game Show Network.
You dared mention its name.
I had to.
You're ruining the mystique. We're trying to create something exciting here.
You want to talk exciting? How about Andy Kaufman, Uncle Milty, Elizabeth Taylor, drag queen Scarlett O'Hara. We've got the Price is Right girls doing some skits. We've got some original artwork by Charles Nelson Riley. And we've got a Tarzan on the Gong Show.
Now that's exciting.
And mystique. And it's only part of our show.
So guys, open the vault. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Elizabeth Taylor had just married Michael Wilding when she appeared as the mystery guest on What's My Line.
You know, at that point, she hadn't quite developed that, how shall we say, large frame?
That's right. That came later. Here she was still young and cute, with dozens of films and many husbands still to come.
Well, the reception was accorded you makes me feel that your face is reasonably familiar to the public. Is that correct?
Well, sir, I just don't know. I'm not sure.
Would you be a familiar sight among the big studios in Hollywood?
Well, one particular one I'm terribly fond of, yes.
Are you also a lady who has shown her talents on the Broadway stage?
Well, thank you for calling me a lady and for saying that I have talent, but no.
Is your husband, or has he ever been, a British subject?
Well, he sure has, honey. I do declare.
Was he recently seen in a big 20th Century Fox CinemaScope spectacle?
Yes, indeed.
This is going to be awful if I pick the wrong husband, isn't it? As long as she didn't. Well, let me put it this way. Is your husband Michael Wilding?
Oh, he sure is.
Then you must be beautiful Elizabeth Taylor.
That's right.
Okay, kids, it's exercise time.
From What's My Line, we've got championship bodybuilder Charles Atlas, the Arnold of his day. You can draw your conclusions about the other guy.
Actually, panel, I must be honest with you. This is Mr. X, because if we were to give you his real name, we feel it might reveal a little bit too much. However, if you'll take a good look at him, I'll hold you up and you look at the panel. Then you come with me, if you will, please, sir. Sit down right here, and do you know how we score things?
Yes.
All right, fine. Then let's let the folks at home and our friends here in the theater know exactly what your line is.
You are the one, you are the one, are the one.
Could you be called in any remote way an instructor or teacher?
Yes.
Do you instruct in something akin to physical culture?
Yes.
You are the one, you are the one. Now calling.
Are you Charles Atlas?
Yes.
This one. We just love this one. Ray Combs with a Family Feud wanted to play a little trick on this woman. See, her family had done so well that they decided to play a goof on her. Watch this poor contestant.
Okay, here's what we're going to do. I've got one more question. I'm going to ask it. If it brings enough points, 43 points, and there are 200 points, we're going to dance up and down because you've got $10,000, but we're going to leave your sister off stage. And then we're going to reset that clock and bring her back out and make her think she needs to get 180 points.
Okay.
Okay? I don't want you to be nervous.
Okay.
There's a lot of number one answers there. Your partner only came up with 18 points. You need 182 points for the $10,000.
Okay.
You can do this. If you hear this sound, it means you've duplicated one of your partner's answers, and I'll say try again, you give me another answer. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, 20 seconds on the clock, please. Good luck. We revealed your partner's answers there. All right. There were 3 stooges. Name Curly's wife. Quickly.
I don't know.
What was the name of Little Orphan Annie's dog?
I don't know.
Quickly, give me a number between 3 and 5.
4.
Name something you do when you're angry.
Cry.
Name a handsome game show host.
You.
Okay, turn around. Look what your partner got.
Ladies, you know you want to keep watching, so don't go away.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tony Van Doren. Good.
Ever notice where all the best holiday moments take place? Soft, warm, comfortable, new carpet. It just feels better.
It's all in how you use it.
These are the hymns you remember and love. Songs of faith and inspiration. Heartland Music presents 101 Best Loved Hymns. Now you can have all your favorite hymns sung by the world's greatest choirs.
This is my story. This is my song.
101 Best Loved Hymns on 3 CDs or 3 cassettes. You'll cherish these beautiful hymns forever. This music restores your spirit and renews your faith. So please call now to get the most beautiful hymns of all time.
To order 101 Best Loved Hymns, call 1-800-646-8822. That's 1-800-646-8822. Use your credit card or send check or money order for only $24.98 for 3 cassettes or $29.98 for 3 CDs, plus $4.95 shipping to 101 Hymns, P.O. Box 94040, Department G, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma.
In the 50s, they had American Bandstand. In the 60s, it was Shindig. In the 70s, it was the Soul Train. In the 80s, it was MTV. Now, if you really want to see some people dance, check out these that I found.
Bonkanaka to the knee bone and a knee bonkanaka to yada da da ba da 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 bo. Yada ba da 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 da.
I'm Chiquita Banana and I'm here to say
Ukulele Ike is back again. Oh, yeah. This audience has got rhythm. Well, look at that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I got rhythm. Hey, let's go with it.
He will always be Mr. Television, and listen how this 1950s crowd loved him.
Ladies, check it out. He had great-looking legs.
Happy 90th birthday, Uncle Milty, from What's My Line?
And the Vault Guys.
Will you come in, Mr. Challenger, and sign in, please?
Are you English? Just playing out a hunch, not because of any voice I recognize. Were you, for many years, just about the tops in television comics? And probably still are. I didn't mean that you aren't today, but I mean when you appeared.
Miss Kilgallen.
Are you Uncle Milty?
Uncle Milty it is.
Check out one of Hollywood's most legendary movie queens. You probably know her as Norma Desmond in Sunset Boulevard. In that movie, she had a German butler. On What's My Line, she was found out by Colonel Klink. Hogan! I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeMille.
Are you known for like singing as well as acting?
I do sing.
You do?
And I'm gonna sing tonight.
I'm going to take a crazy chance because of the laughter.
All right.
I know this person, I think.
All right.
I think I've had the honor of working once with this lady. Are you Gloria Swanson?
Gloria Swanson is right.
I've sung a lot in pictures, but I have no, what shall I say, confidence.
Oh.
That's all right. Listen, it's not really as if you've seen one living legend, you've seen them all. You really are the only one like that, so don't worry about it.
Isn't it lovely to be still perpendicular?
Before David Letterman had his stupid human tricks, the Gong Show, they had some stupid people tricks of their own. I found this tape right back here on the shelves. It features two of our favorite ones. Check out the legendary Tony Van Dorn.
The magnificent juggler. Do it, Ed. Ladies and gentlemen, Tony Van Dorn. Do it.
Hey, don't go away. We'll be right back.
If your husband's secretary became his wife for 1 week, what is the first thing that he would tell her to do?
I said it.
What?
Every night.
Twice a year, the fashion elite gather in London to view the latest collections from the world's leading designers at London Fashion Week. And Vidal Sassoon products meet the demands of the best stylists as they create the latest hair trends. Inspiration. Born on the catwalk and brought to you in every bottle. For style that's perfectly you, there's Vidal Sassoon.
Neil, did you eat your chunky soup?
Huh?
Neil, did you eat your chunky soup?
Yeah, man. Chunky sirloin burger with loads of vegetables and lots of beefy sirloin burgers, grilled to perfection.
Neil, did you eat your chunky soup?
Why do you keep saying that? Mama.
Gotta make sure you eat good.
Campbell's Chunky Sirloin Burger.
It's loaded with beef.
Mom, when are we gonna eat?
Kids are full of questions.
When is Grandma coming to visit?
Some are easy. Some not so easy.
Mom. How come I still with the bag?
Over 7 million families are asking that same question.
Oh, honey.
There are many causes, and most your child will simply outgrow. But until that time, try Goodnight's disposable absorbent underpants. Goodnights provide a way for kids to cope, designed to protect, yet look and feel just like underwear. No one will know they have them on. Call now for 2 free pair of Goodnight's pants. Try them. Your child will wake up drier, feeling better, and there'll be fewer sheets to change. We'll also include a coupon and these helpful guides. One for parents, one for kids. It's all free, so call now.
Mom, can I sleep over at Billy's tonight?
Of course you can.
Kids ask a lot of questions. Call for your free sample today. Good nights mean good mornings.
One of the funniest things about the match game is seeing contestants win with an answer that makes no blanking sense.
Watch my favorite, Charles Nelson Riley, as he defends himself when he says coat of arms. He meant to say coat of arms. Coat as in woolly. Oh, play it.
Polled a studio audience not too long ago, said write down your best answer to this. Code of blank.
No, when I was in the Bronx and we had no money, I was born, we had a coat of arms. 2 roaches on a field of linoleum. Coat of arms.
Okay.
Code of arms.
It's all right. That's his answer.
Well, don't all turn on me because I could go to a sitcom.
That's right.
Code of ethics.
Code of ethics.
And Jack. Now they've used them all up. Honor. Good, good. I thought it. Boy, am I smart.
Audience, you must learn to enunciate more clearly.
I think I'll go with code of ethics.
Okay. Okay, that was Nipsey's answer. Let's see if we have code of ethics under the $100 number.
Beautiful find, my friend.
Right back at you.
Thank you. You know, people can say just about anything on the television these days. Matter of fact, a couple years ago, actually about 10 years ago, censors used to use a little cuckoo noise whenever somebody say a bad word.
You know, if you look real carefully, you can lip read and see exactly what they're saying. We like doing that a lot.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, Red, you can't say that on television.
If your husband's secretary became his wife for 1 week, what is the first thing that he would tell her to do?
I said it.
What? Every night. Actually, I said in a loft, and...
Well, you are a farm girl, aren't you?
You're a farm girl, Linda?
Oh, I'm very much a farm girl, yeah. Yeah. All my relatives are from Oklahoma, and they know how to...
From Masterpiece Theater, all the way to recent episodes of Malcolm and Eddie, television has always been known for its high caliber of acting.
And nowhere is that more present than on that daytime classic, The Price is Right.
Our story opens with one of the diner customers, John, who is also the chef, tells the customer at the top of his lungs that if she wants hot food, she'll get it. Holly, the waitress, grabs his arm and explains that burned food is a definite no-no. What John needs is a new microwave oven. Well, that customer is at it again. This time, it's the dirty dishes. Thank heavens Holly is on hand to rescue those dishes with a new dishwasher. Now, she's asking for Chinese food. But it doesn't look like she's going to get it. What she's going to get is the boot out of John's Diner and into the street. But once again, Holly is on hand to save the day with a suggestion to send the customer not to the streets, but to China. A showcase in which Holly the waitress quits John's Diner to work at the CBS commissary can be yours if the price is right.
Don't touch that dial.
You're a boy and you want a girl that has a porch. This is a good idea to do this.
It has been said, you can never have too much of a good thing.
Oh, yeah? What about an extreme gongathon? 3 straight hours of the best, the worst of the worst, and the creme de la creme.
Tune in Saturday and watch the Extreme Gongathon, 9 p.m. to midnight Eastern, only on Game Show Network.
We love the fishes because they're so delicious.
Oh, goldfish!
Goldfishing.
Pepperidge Farm Goldfish Crackers, baked with no artificial preservatives and cheesy, not sugary like sweet snacks.
Goldfish sighting!
Pepperidge Farm Goldfish Crackers. It's one snack that's okay to get hooked on.
Gone goldfishing!
Now there's some new goldfish swimming your way. Cheese Trio, 3 different cheesy flavors all in one box. And new toasted wheat, baked with a hint of honey. Catch some today.
Who can resist
Hey, guys, I got one!
an interesting twist? Yeah. Like Kellogg's new Nutri-Grain Twists in 3 deliciously twisted new flavors.
Ah, he's too small. Throw him back.
If you hate cords tripping you up, you'll love Conair's convenient Cord Keeper Dryer. The Cord Keeper Dryer. Another Conair first. It's the one to wind up with. Now in travel size.
Are you lonesome tonight? Do you miss me tonight? Are you sorry we drifted apart?
You never know when love might surprise you, so be ready with Scope. Nothing kills more bad breath germs. Its minty tingle gets breath Scope clean and fresh. Scope. Feel the tingle.
First, the Rugrats faced the big, bad wolf. Then, the runaway reptar wagon. Now they're in the super good. Hot enough for you, Angelica? Yeah!
To celebrate the Rugrats movie, Campbell's just canned them in new Rugrats movie soup.
Hang on to your diapers, babies, you're going in! We're doomed!
New Rugrats movie soup from the kids at Campbell's. Now, 6 collectible Rugrats movie holograms, one behind each specially marked label.
Game shows have gotten a lot of mileage out of kids really being funny, just being themselves.
You can watch these kids on any of these shows, and you'll be able to tell exactly what kind of grown-ups they're going to be.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
If you have a porch, like, outside, and you sat there every night and sat like this, and it would be so sweet. And then this boy, if he liked you, he would stand under the porch or the balcony or that thing, and he would start with the guitar and start singing. And the woman would be so nice. If you're a boy and you want a girl that has a porch, this is a good idea to do this.
Marilyn Monroe and Mae West, they were in a lot of movies like this, like, oh, darling, hug me, hug me. Like in Romeo and Juliet, they were like, oh, Romeo, foul thy Romeo.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard of that before. And sometimes they could go out buy them and stuff. Something that women wear, and they always like to wear, and they don't want to run out of them because they don't want to just go out with pants and no on. When I get married and be one, you see, sometimes you get children, which I am right now. They're usually about that big when they come out, and they're really, really cute. And then you have to go through all until they get as big as I am. But 10 and 11 until they get married. And I'll be a grandma if they get a baby. That'll be a long, long time from now.
She says that he chases girls,
But he says that the girls chase him.
But all that really matters is that their suits match.
To chase or not to chase was the question on this episode of The Newlywed Game.
The only one he should kiss on the lips, he kissed the others on the cheeks.
Yeah.
That's the way that thing should go. No,
I
not
see.
on the lips. I don't play that stuff.
I still don't know what girl you're talking about. Does he kiss girls now on the lips?
I don't know if he do, but he chased them a lot.
He chased
well,
girls?
he better not let me catch him chasing them.
I don't chase any girls.
Yes, you do
They chase
too.
me, but I don't chase them.
Oh. Tell me something new.
Don't accuse
Well,
me
you
of
always
anything.
keep telling me how
The
the
day
girls,
you
they
walk
find you
up
so fine.
and put your hands on me with a lady, then you got me. But other than that, don't go by anything for someone
What-
to tell you.
Is he a good husband?
Basically, yeah.
I see.
But, you know, he likes to say how fine he is and how fine the girls find him out there. I'm tired and sick of hearing that.
Yeah. Is he?
I know how fine he is. I don't want to know how fine they find him out there.
How fine is he?
Fine for me, fine enough.
Fine enough.
Oh, this one is going to be a good one. See, for us, being on a game show would be probably the most exciting thing we could ever do.
I'm sure Carlton wanted to enjoy his time on Price is Right, but just take a look.
Are you trying to tell me, Carlton, that you were overserved last night?
Slightly.
I beg your pardon?
Slightly.
Then you're not just solemn, you're hungover.
Well...
Is that your problem, Carlton?
That's your definition.
No. I am simply suggesting. I am asking for your definition. Well, how would you... what's that?
Could be.
Could be. Your eyes are a little...
Blue.
I can't see much of them, put it that way. And the part I see is terribly red, Carlton. You know what, John? I think you got me a drunk. You can't believe what Carlton did during that last commercial. You know, he's a desperate man. He's hungover. He tried to send one of the pages out for a cup of coffee for him, but we wouldn't let him go. Carlton, $1. Carlton says $1. Now, you think he bid $1, and you think he used good strategy. Actually, these bigger numbers give him a headache, you see. The actual retail price is $6.88. Carlton, you win.
Okay, before he became famous as Latka Gravis on the television sitcom Taxi, Andy Kaufman was one of comedy's first real performance artists.
The producers of The Dating Game hired Andy to appear on the show as one of his characters. That very character evolved into Latka.
Oh, you gotta check out this early glimpse into the real genius of Andy Kaufman.
Baji, keep it on. Baji, come on and say hello, please.
You mean I did not win? I did not. No.
Come on, Baji.
No, I won.
Now.
No, I won. But I won. I won.
No, you didn't.
But I answered all the questions right.
No, Patrice didn't choose you, Baj.
But I answered all the questions the right
Come on.
way.
Come on over, Baj.
No.
She'll give you a kiss.
No. I did not know. I want it.
He doesn't want to meet you. Let me tell you something about the Bachelor. Oh, here he comes. Come on, Baj. Oh, give him a hand. Did a great job.
I answered all of the questions the right way.
There is no rights, you see.
But I was honest about it all.
I know you were.
I was
Especially, I like the one about wanting food for Christmas. I like that. But, Baj, I'm sorry you weren't chosen. We do have some gifts for you. We have some prizes, okay? Okay? No, don't be too bad. Maybe you can come back. Would you like to see him come back again, folks? You come back? All right.
Oh, man. This was some great stuff.
And it's all as seen on Game Show Network.
It's like popcorn. I gotta have some more.
Oh, that's for next time.
Next time? Ah, that adds to our mystique.
Oh, okay, until then, the vault is shut.
We'll see you guys next time.
Hey, race you to the back of the vault.
Wait! You started before me! Wait!
Stop! No!
Here comes the I
pretty good. I just got some new tap shoes. Let me show them to you. All right. All right, see them? All right, back. I'd like to play a little taps for you right now. Da 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 Little soul music, all right? A lot of people think I'm immature. I'm not. All right, let's get started. What do you call a dancer in Czechoslovakia? A bouncing Czech, all right? How do you avoid water on the knee? Don't hold the baby in your lap. Hey, Chucky, baby. Chucky. Hey, give me, I tell you what, I've been doing this unknown comic for a long time. I think it's time I took the bag off, all right?
All right.
If you can answer 2 questions correctly in 10 seconds, I'll take it off, all right?
All right.
First question is, how many people were on the Titanic when it went down?
I know that. 3,802.
3,000, you're right. All right, you got 5 more seconds to answer the next question.
Right.
And I'll take the bag off.
Right.
All right, in 5 seconds, you said there were 3,802 people on the Titanic.
Right.
What were their names?
Get off.
Right, I got it.
Do not panic. Do not adjust.
Ladies and gentlemen, here comes a lady who says she loves mixing with people. This week she made a cake and threw in a couple of midgets for flavor. Ladies, hear it for Mary Kate. Do it, man.
Christmas time. Miss Curry. Oh. Give me roses while I live is my plea. That is when I need someone to love and care for me. Give me roses while I live is my cry. For I need no roses, I die. Give me roses while I live is my plea. That is when I need someone to come and visit me. Give me roses while I live is my cry. For I need no roses, I die. Yeah, Mother's Day for me.
Stagehands don't like an act, boy. They don't mess around. This is the moment we've been waiting for. Ah, there you are. The winner with 27 points is Greg and Floyd. Here are Greg and Floyd. Here's your trophy. Check it to this. Check it in. There it is. There it is. I want to thank Gary Muledeer, Elaine Boozler, Carl Valentine, the Unknown Comic, Carol Connors, the Nuremberg jury, Della Bella, wherever she is, Red Row, and the Redhead. He's saying bye, y'all.
Get in touch with Game Show Network. Log on to our website and play our games or email us your questions and comments. It's www.sony.com/gameshownet.
This is Marina from Scores, and welcome to another action-packed episode of The Howard Stern Show. Tonight's special guest is James Cameron, director of the motion picture Titanic. Mr. Cameron's other directorial assignments have included such films as Terminator, Aliens, The Abyss, and True Lies. Jim's first major venture into the world of filmmaking occurred in 1978 when he quit his job as a truck driver. Jim then raised $20,000 from a consortium of dentists to produce a 10-minute short film called Xenogenesis, which means the dawn of an alien species. On this project, Jim was also the director, writer, editor, cinematographer, miniature builder, and special effects supervisor. Enjoy the show.
Everybody in the office, we're all huge fans. We're all big movie fans. We're very excited to have you here.
Yeah, well, I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be here. Now, see if I'm still smiling when I'm walking out.
I can't imagine working on a film and sending the budget up to $200 million. That's got to be a lot of pressure.
But you should see this film.
Really looks it, huh? Looks great. Are there a lot of special effects? All right, there you are. Sorry for keeping you waiting. The whole damn thing got delayed. You are one talented mother.
Thank you.
Let me look at you, man. Wow. What's it like, man? You see the movies in your head, or you see them, yeah?
Yeah.
I don't see anything in my head. All I see is like nipple piercings in my head.
Right, your movies are all about sex.
Yeah, my movies are just like, I see sex movies in my head all the time. You know, it's kind of weird after doing Terminator 1 and 2 and doing True Lies, and all of a sudden you surprise everyone and you want to make a film about Titanic. And I remember when I first...
This incredible love story running through it.
Yeah.
This is totally out of the genre, would you say?
Yeah. What happened? What, you got sick of making, like, action films and stuff?
Yeah, it's the old bait and switch.
Uh-huh.
You know?
Just confuse everyone.
Fake them out.
And when you went to everyone and said, I want to make a film about Titanic...
You can imagine they were ecstatic.
Yeah, they were just like,
Yeah.
And you could even see the headlines, like, Titanic sinks again and all that kind of thing, right?
Film sinks of its own weight, film is a disaster, blah, blah, blah. You know, you can, the headlines write themselves.
And it's kind of a drag when, like, people start going, hey, it's a $200 million film. They're almost rooting for it to fail. And
Right, because that whole Heaven's Gate thing starts to happen again.
I got to tell you something. I'm thrilled when somebody puts $200 million into a film. I want to see it.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, if it's a good film, I want to see it. I don't care what it costs.
Absolutely.
So what'd they think? Like, originally the budget was going to be, what, $100 million or something?
Yeah, we told them 120, and that's what we thought it was going to cost.
Yeah, you weren't lying to them. You just figured that's it.
No, in fact, that's why I wound up giving them back all my money, because I said, guys, I don't want you to think we lied to you just to get you pregnant and get you to make this movie.
Right. So in other words, like, they came to you, made the deal, and you said, hey, you get a couple of million just for making the movie.
Right.
And you said to him halfway through the shooting or something, hey, here's the money back?
Yeah, exactly.
So you work for free?
Yeah, but...
No, but he gets a percentage of the gross.
No, I give that back too.
Wait a second. You make no money off this movie?
Yeah, I mean, it's not my first choice, as you can imagine.
Well, hold it a second. Wait a second.
See, now...
Howard's reeling.
Yeah, you know what?
Maybe you're not so smart.
I got to tell you something. I've lost a lot of respect.
Son of a bitch out there.
I lost a lot of respect for you right now.
Ching.
No,
That's amazing.
How many years have you devoted? I'm talking about from conception to the end of this film. How many years have you devoted to this film?
Well, it was 3 solid years, pretty much from the time I finished True Lies.
Okay. And you had the idea. You worked on the script, I assume?
Yeah, I wrote the script.
You wrote the script yourself? Yeah. And then you went ahead and you shot this thing, and you've given back all rights to this movie?
Yeah.
You own nothing of this movie?
Nothing.
And you will make $0?
Well, I own the authorship of the film.
What does that
What does that mean?
It's, it depends on how much money means.
Well, I mean, how do you make money off the film? Don't you get a percentage?
I don't make money off this film.
You will not get a percentage of the gross?
I would have if things had gone the way they were supposed to. But, my philosophy is I take responsibility. The buck stops here.
So for 3 years not getting paid doesn't disturb you?
Well, I'm not going to be out on the street selling pencils.
No, I mean, you're a wealthy man from Terminator and stuff, but...
Yeah, I'm comfortable. I wouldn't say wealthy. Cause
really?
I have this habit of making movies for companies that then promptly go bankrupt and don't pay you.
Oh.
Yeah, right. What happened with Terminator? Terminator 1 and Terminator 2 to me are like the greatest films ever made. Right up there with Godfather. But, no one...
And still fascinating to watch. You know, some of these films wear out. You can still sit and watch either one of these movies.
I watched Terminator a week ago.
Yeah.
I've seen it 19 times.
Love 'em.
I mean, it's great. It is just a great film. I thank you for that film.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, it brought me a lot of enjoyment. So when you sit back and look at Terminator, what was that name of that company? Carolco or whatever?
Yeah, Carolco did Terminator 2.
Oh, they did. And you never got paid for that one either?
I got some money out of it, but they went belly up shortly after.
Could you get more than $5 million for that picture?
Well, let's not go into specific.
Really? Why not? I want to know.
I don't exactly remember. I get my upfront fee, and then we get it back in.
Because it's crazy for a guy like, if you're not making money in Hollywood.
Then nobody is.
And what if
Where's
there's
all
nobody?
this money
That's
go?
the answer. Nobody is.
I don't believe that.
Where does money go? Because you hear now Terminator 2 made how much money?
$200 million.
Well, worldwide it made $500 million.
It did.
Yeah.
And nobody got any money?
No, we got some money out of it.
You get a percentage of the gross.
But the faucet got closed at a certain point, you know, as
And how does a company that has that kind of a hit go out of business?
It takes a really, really dedicated mismanagement.
Sheesh.
And you're a pretty young guy when you think about it, in terms of making all these great movies. Have you had any bombs?
Well, a lot of people think The Abyss was a bomb, even though it didn't.
I thought it was a cool movie.
Yeah.
I thought it was a cool movie. I liked it.
Good. I'm glad. Thanks.
Yeah. So it's
But how do you get to be the director? I mean, where do you come from? How do you do that?
Hey, where'd you grow up?
I went straight from being a truck driver to being a film director.
Is that true?
That's what happened, yeah.
No kidding.
Exactly. All you got to do is stand there and say, I'm the director.
Did you go to film school or something?
No.
Nothing?
No. Well, what I used to do is I was working as a truck driver. On the weekends, I'd drive down to USC. I lived in Los Angeles.
Right.
I lived in Orange County at the time.
A truck driver?
Yeah, I was a truck driver. Right. I'd drive down to USC. I'd go in, and for the cost of the Xeroxing, I would Xerox all these, like, doctoral dissertations on optical printing and film stock, film emulsions, and all that stuff. Build up these big binders of, like, how everything was done. I was like a total gearhead. So I gave myself, like, a full college education for about $120.
Wow.
So you're saying your whole... While you were a truck driver, you were just fascinated with sort of how they did special effects and that kind of stuff, but it was a hobby for you.
Yeah, it was a hobby.
You never dreamt of being a filmmaker?
Oh, no, I was starting to get serious about it. I just hadn't busted a move yet.
And how old were you at this point when you were being driving the truck?
24, 25.
Really?
I was married, lived in a little house.
And you're like you were a regular guy.
I was a regular guy.
Regular guy.
Yeah. Living a suburban
I'm still a regular guy.
Yeah, you know regular guy, buddy.
Nah.
I am a regular guy.
We'll talk about how unregular you are.
Yeah, don't worry. We know everything about you.
I was afraid of that.
There's nothing regular about you. You're doing exactly what I'd be doing if I had any balls.
Hi, I'm Suzanne Fenno with an entertainment news break. The Spice Girls land in Chicago bearing the title of Fashion Disasters, but the group's fans think Mr. Blackwell's list is bull. Minnie Driver shifts her career into a higher gear. The actress stars opposite Christian Slater in Hard Rain and gets high-octane reviews for her role in Good Will Hunting. And Donna D'Erco stays after school for Nick Freno, licensed teacher. The Baywatch babe takes a recurring role on the sitcom. For the latest in entertainment news, check out E! News Daily now at 7 p.m. Eastern and Pacific.
Once in a rare while, a film comes along that changes our lives forever. Hailed by critics, applauded by audiences, it will be treasured for generations.
No one said anything to me about the full Monty.
This Friday, the boys are back in town in the comedy nominated for a Golden Globe Award for Best Picture. The Full Monty, rated R. Encore engagement begins Friday, January 16th at a theater near you.
Got a positive vibration.
Hit the dance floor and get club hopping. Club hopping will get you moving. Over 2 hours of non-stop energy from your favorite artists. That's 24 tracks on 2 brand new CDs, free with your paid subscription to Entertainment Weekly. You won't find these club hopping CDs in any store, so call now and get them free when you subscribe to Entertainment Weekly. Call now and get 30 issues for 4 monthly installments of only $5.99. That's almost 70% off the cover price.
Put your loving arms around me.
It's time to get hopping, so grab your credit card and call now to save on Entertainment Weekly and get 2 club hopping CDs free. Call now.
Every month, enter the world of fine interior design. Enter the fascinating world of Architectural Digest. View a pied-à-terre in Paris and an English designer's bright and airy London home. Call now and get 12 issues of Architectural Digest for only $29.95. You'll also receive absolutely free Celebrity Homes Revisited, a tour that includes the homes of Jeffrey Bean, Pavarotti, and Cher.
Call toll-free 800-641-4444. That's 800-641-4444.
Don't miss Broadway's new musical hit, The Scarlet Pimpernel. WNBC TV calls it dazzling, terrific fun. The Scarlet Pimpernel. For tickets, call 212-307-4100.
So you're telling me, you're driving a truck.
Yeah.
How do you make the transition to be the director of...
Yeah, how do you get on a set?
And was your first movie Terminator 1?
I got hired to do this film called Piranha 2, and they fired me after 10 days.
And what did you get hired to do? Directed? Directed.
Yeah.
Piranha 2?
Piranha 2, yeah. It's absolutely the best flying piranha film ever made.
Was it a Jaws ripoff?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and who wrote that?
It was actually written by a guy who turned out later to be a great friend of mine.
Right. But they hired you based on what?
Based on, well, you got a second for a story?
Yeah.
I'm working for Roger Corman, right?
Right.
Low-budget filmmaker, and we're working on this horror picture called Galaxy of Terror.
Right.
And I had to do this scene where this guy's gotten his arm chopped off, and there's like maggots on the arm.
Right.
But they don't really use maggots; they use mealworms.
Right.
So I'm doing this shot, and the mealworms aren't doing anything. I was a second unit director. Right. So it's my first big shot.
Right.
You know. So.
And let me explain to the audience. Second unit director means the guy. He's not the primary director. He's the guy who goes out and shoots like a lot of different things.
Anything the director doesn't want to do.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
So it's the lowest grade cleanup stuff, right? So I'm doing this insert shot of this arm, and the worms aren't doing anything. So I took a piece of zip cord, electrical cord, and put it underneath the arm and buried it so you couldn't see it.
Right.
And there's a guy behind the set. When I say action, he plugs in the electrical cord.
Right.
All right. So now these two producers walk up behind me, and I don't see them, and they're watching me work, right?
Yeah.
They're sizing me up like maybe I can direct this low-budget horror film.
Right.
I go, okay, roll camera, all right, and action. All these worms come to life, start wiggling around. I say, okay, cut. The guy behind the set unplugs the thing, the worms stop moving. I look up, and there's these two guys looking at each other with amazement, and they're like, hey, you want to go to lunch, kid?
Well,
that's
yeah.
That's how I got the gig.
Any guy can make worms move on command.
Dance, yes.
That's pretty good. So you start doing some low-budget stuff. Somebody takes some sort of interest in you and lets you do that.
Right.
And you have enough. You never even worked like a movie camera or anything, and someone gave you sort of.
I was doing stuff. I was great. I had the camera up on my shoulder.
You already had gotten rid of the truck and.
Yeah, ditched the truck and ditched the suburban lifestyle and was,
But you basically you were self-educated. There was nobody really. Like for you to jump into the movie industry, because I wonder how do you go from the truck to the directing thing?
Yeah.
Like how do you even get that?
And what does your wife say when you say, I'm giving up my truck and I'm going to start working in Hollywood?
Because you stupid son of a bitch.
Yeah.
I need to put food on this table.
Yeah. That didn't come until I said, honey, I need the Visa card so I can buy some lumber to build a set.
Right. Then they get nervous.
I think the exact words were, it's over.
Right. So that was the end of your first marriage?
Pretty much.
Okay, good. Because you've been married 4 times.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, this is great.
I knew you were going to go there. I knew you were
Well, of course. It's interesting. That's interesting stuff.
Right.
Fascinating. That's more fascinating than your films.
Yeah, forget the films.
I think, do you already know what your next movie's going to be?
No.
You do not?
I don't have a clue.
Are you burnt out from Titanic?
Totally burnt out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think you'll get the Academy Award?
I doubt it. It sort of doesn't work that way.
Come on.
Do you think you deserve it?
Well, you saw it.
Yeah, you got it.
Robin loved the film.
Yeah, but I don't
nothing else out there.
Why'd you tap Leonardo DiCaprio, man? You should have asked me. I would have done it.
I know.
Look at my
You
face.
would never have been able to survive this shoot.
Really?
Never have been able. He could. If you had tried to put him in the water, forget about it.
Well, let's talk about, Leo hates water. He's like a Siamese cat. Getting that guy in the water took an act of Congress. Half our shooting day was, is Leo in the water yet?
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you tell him to behave, because believe me, he's got to thank you
But
for a lot.
That had to be tough.
Really?
Yeah.
Really tough. And I understand you were in the water directing.
I like swimming. I'd do it.
It wasn't swimming. It was being in freezing cold water.
This was freezing
What
water.
do you see as my
water up to your neck.
What do you see as my next film? You know what I mean? Have you seen Private Parts?
I love Private
You loved it.
I love Private Parts.
Yeah, I told Paramount. I had my agent call Sherry Lansky. I said, hey, listen, I see all these other crummy movies being, some of the movies they're nominating for Academy Awards really suck.
Right.
I said, I know there's not a chance in hell we could get a nomination because of who I am, but we won the Czechoslovakia Film Festival. Put it in there. What do we care? They're putting George of the Jungle in the package.
Hey,
Why not me?
Dark horse candidate.
That's all very dark horse. So dark you can only see my teeth. But so what? I'll do it.
I say go for it.
Right.
You just got to work her, though. You just got to work them.
So your first...
What other movie do you think out this year compares to what you've done?
I don't know. I've been so busy finishing this.
You
film.
haven't seen anything.
I haven't seen
Well, let me
damn
tell
thing.
you, there's nothing out there.
All right, good. You heard it from Robin.
You think you're a genius? You think you're a genius?
No.
You do not?
No, just a messed up individual that, if I wasn't doing this, I'd be in a straitjacket.
When you decided to make Terminator 1, people thought you were probably out of your mind to put Arnold Schwarzenegger in it, though, right?
Right.
Because Arnold really had only done Conan the Barbarian.
Right.
He was like an oiled-up loincloth guy.
Yeah, it didn't appear that he could do anything.
Everybody was handing the guy swords.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And nobody, mean, here I had a role where he played it with his clothes on the whole picture.
You made his career, I would say, don't you think? I mean, you took him to another level.
I think it was a stepping stone for him that would have taken him more steps if he hadn't done that film. But he would have gotten there. I mean, you know Arnold, so you know what he's like.
Was there anybody else who could have played that role? Did you think of somebody else for that role?
I don't think, in retrospect, anybody else would have had the same
Did you write it for him?
He had. No.
Did you write it for him? No.
When did you determine?
I didn't change a word of it when I cast him.
When did you determine that Arnold Schwarzenegger should be the Terminator?
When he bought lunch. I took him to lunch and he bought.
But you knew, but you knew that he should be the guy?
No, it was one of those things where Arnold is going on about the script, and I really like this scene.
How did he see the script? Did you send it to him?
I sent it to him.
You sent it to him.
Right, and actually his agent sent it to him to play the other guy, the guy that Michael Biehn played.
Oh, really?
Which is like 30 pages of dialogue, and at that point, you know, Arnold wasn't ready for that character, and he said that.
He's still not at that point. Yeah. Go ahead.
No, he is.
He knows what he can do and what he can do.
He is.
That's not a put down. I mean, he knows his ability.
Yeah, but he can do dialogue.
Yeah.
He just has to put it on little cards and put it up like on the windows.
Is that right? He has trouble memorizing?
Yeah, well, you know the scene in Terminator 2 where he's going on about how the Russians launch and you know, all that stuff. And Skynet becomes aware.
Yeah, there's a lot of
August
dialogue.
29th, 1997, all that stuff. He had it all pasted up on the windshield of the car.
You let him do that?
Oh, yeah, he can do it.
Betty,
well, Arnold does whatever Arnold wants.
I told Betty when we were shooting my movie, I said, you know, some of these scenes I'd like to just paste up some cards because I like to work that way.
Yeah.
She goes, no, you're going to look like you're reading. I go, watch. I do this every day. I read stuff all the time. Started doing it. Felt like I was reading. I threw out all the cards and just started doing it.
Right. You're no Marlon Brando.
I'm no Marlon Brando.
Yeah, I thought you did a good job.
You did? Thank you.
That's from the heart. I thought you did a really good job.
Well, maybe we'll hook up, man.
It's the opening night of Hollywood's award show season, the Golden Globes.
To even be here is miraculous.
Where the stars of film and television come together and ease their lives.
The main reason I come here, though, is to see all the movie stars. I go, look, it's Tom Cruise, look, it's Isabella Rossellini.
So don't miss a moment of celebrity arrivals.
If you don't talk to Joan Rivers, don't bother to call me anymore.
Join Joan and Melissa for one of Hollywood's grandest evenings. It's E's live Golden Globe pre-show this Sunday at 6 Eastern and Pacific only on E.
Walk away!
A simple plan.
We just want the money!
An instant fortune.
You took the money, didn't you? Yeah, I hid it in the cemetery. What the hell is that?
Just
That's very bad.
and wire.
Damn, son, you gotta go.
Hard rain.
What do we do now?
Just drive around until we run out of gas.
Rated R. This Friday in theaters everywhere.
Mike Ditka for 1-800-COLLECT.
Hey, come on, ladies! Hey, get mad! Make believe I just insulted your mama. Or make believe I just traded you. Make believe I just called you collect without using 1-800-COLLECT.
Hey, but it's 10 cents a minute every evening with 1-800-COLLECT.
Stop, guys! I was only kidding. Stop!
1-800-COLLECT. 10 cents a minute every evening all week long.
It's E's 24-karat coverage of the Golden Globes before and after. This Sunday beginning at 6 Eastern and Pacific, only on E.
If love... Come to Frontier Toyota in Valencia and see why Southern Californians have made us the #1 Toyota dealership. We have over $10 million in Toyota new car inventory and Toyota certified, reconditioned, pre-owned vehicles. We have expert mechanics and the largest inventory of Toyota parts. It's not just our cars and service that have made Frontier Toyota the #1 dealership for the 5th year in a row. It's all the people behind every sale, every repair, every transaction that make Frontier Toyota #1. Because at Frontier, we don't close deals, we open relationships.
Hello, welcome to Watt Appliance, your friendly neighborhood appliance store. We make shopping for appliances easy, fun, and hassle-free. We carry the complete line of Amana quality appliances, like this beautiful Amana built-in refrigerator with this top refrigerator that allows easy access and a freezer on the bottom, or this convenient microwave hood. Amana, the quality appliance.
Watt Appliance, 16919 Sherman Way in Van Nuys.
I hear Titanic, the effects are incredible. But
You gotta see it.
Because I look at all your movies.
Well, first of all, just recreating the Titanic.
Right.
And, I mean, you really feel like you know this ship because the first moment that I see it on screen, I'm like, is that the Titanic? Is that what it really looked like? Because you just heard about this thing. You never really see it.
Right.
And so you actually get to see the Titanic.
Yeah, this is a film worth seeing from what I hear from everyone.
Yeah.
Gorillo
And
said his
it
girlfriend cried for a half hour.
It is incredible. This ship was so beautiful.
Tony, the hair person, she told me she saw the coming attraction. She cried during the coming attraction.
Yeah,
that's how real it was.
When I first heard that Titanic, they were making the movie Titanic, I was like, who wants to see that?
Yeah.
And then I saw the trailer, and I thought, oh, my God, there's a story here.
Yeah, good.
It's really good.
So, Robin, did you cry?
I cried.
Did you really cry?
It's heartrending.
Did you cry?
Yes.
Because you're heartless.
I am, but they found it in me.
I bet you I cry. I cry at movies. I bet you were crying when this thing went on and on and on shooting it, right?
I was crying frequently.
Yeah.
The studio was crying. Everybody cried.
You edit these things yourself, or you have a guy who does that?
I worked with two other editors. We split it up like 1/3, 1/3.
And what's the favorite part of making the film? Is it out there shooting, or is it when you're in the editing room?
It's working with the cast.
It is.
Working with the cast. It's being on the set and seeing them do something that you totally could never have predicted.
And when
it's so beautiful.
And when Paramount and the other studios start coming around to take a look at this thing, and you haven't put all the special effects in yet and all that, do you grow weary from it? Do you sit there and go, I have to explain to them that this special effects goes in here and this and that and the other thing, or are they a big pain in the ass?
No, I learned on Terminator 1, never show it until it looks like something.
Oh, so you get to wait.
I got burned big time on that film, showing it before it was ready. So I showed it to them when I was ready to show it. And the effects weren't done and stuff, but they really responded to the film.
They got it. Terminator 1 comes along in your life, and here you are, you're pretty much like a regular guy, you're not making any money. Suddenly you're the toast of Hollywood, right?
Right.
All right, your first marriage is over.
Right.
You make Terminator 1, some dough starts to pour in, right? What do you buy first? You buy a nice house?
A car.
A car.
Fast car.
And you're dating, right? I mean, you must date your ass off at that point, right?
Who are you dating?
Who do you date at that point? Now, you got married a second time?
Yeah, I married my producer from Terminator, and then and then we did Aliens. Yeah.
You know what your problem is? You fall in love on every set.
I fall in love. You see, I'm an idiot.
No, that's not an idiot. That's totally understandable to fall in love on the set.
Especially when you're doing all this great stuff together.
Yeah. But isn't it bad when you come home from each movie and you turn to your present wife and go, listen, honey, I'm in love with somebody new?
I've never done that.
You've never done that? What do? You just walk out? How do you tell them each time?
I have my lawyer call them.
Oh, do you really?
No,
See, that's the way I would do it.
No.
That's not a bad way.
Yeah, just have a third party.
Is this a fantasy for you? Like, how do you get out of this?
Well, no. I'm so happy. So what, did you have a bunch of kids? You have kids?
I have a daughter. She's 5 with Linda.
Oh, with Linda.
Yeah.
Yeah, now that was
That's
a
your
good
only
move.
child?
Yeah. So you're still with Linda?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, we just got married.
When did you get married?
Last summer.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was the one day I took off out of the whole post-production on Titanic.
That's Linda Hamilton from Terminator.
From Terminator and Terminator 2. Now, you
She's a nice piece of ass, man. I'd like to get in her pants, too. I don't blame you,
You fell
man.
in love in the first movie.
Yeah.
You fell in love on the second movie.
No, she didn't like me on the first film.
I heard you. I heard you're very difficult. I mean, I heard you're a prick on the set. Absolute prick.
It's rumors of that are slightly exaggerated.
You
I
yell.
can be a jerk.
You yell. You scream.
No, I never scream, and I never yell at the actors.
Right.
You know, that's the thing that gets really misunderstood, because that doesn't get you anywhere. I mean, you got to be you got to bond with the actors in some way, psychologically. You got to
marry them.
Sometimes you got to marry them. If that's what it takes. Whatever it takes to get a good performance, I'll do it.
Hey, I would do that too with Linda. I would marry her. Hell, I'll marry Arnold. I don't care.
Well, I'm a dummy. I marry her, and then we don't work together after that.
Right. Yeah, she must be really happy with that. She'd rather not be married to you and work.
Right.
Yeah, maybe she got another job out of it.
Yeah, and she must have been thrilled. She figures she's marrying a rich guy. He doesn't have a piece of Titanic.
Yeah,
she must be really psyched.
Well, that's what I told her. I said, honey, think this through now. We're getting married. You know I'm giving up all my money on Titanic. Plus, I've gained about 20 pounds in this long post-production.
Right.
You're marrying me when I'm broke and fat.
Yeah.
It's got to be love.
Got to be love.
Got to be love.
They're rushing to get you out here because he's got to be on a plane.
A plane.
Very soon.
Oh, really? You got to leave?
Another plane. Oh no, I got to go meet President Zedillo in Mexico.
Is that right?
Yeah, they shot the movie in Mexico.
It's been a strange 24 hours because I was with Tipper Gore last night at this fundraiser.
Yeah.
And then you this morning, and then the President of Mexico.
Yeah. How do I fit
tonight.
into the picture?
This is the high.
Well,
this is the high point.
It's nice of you to come in here, actually.
Thank you very much.
As the President of Mexico, why the hell the peasants can't get any money, and every damn government official
is the money?
Is almost corrupt?
Yeah. Well,
and then watch them kill you, and that'll be the end of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Monday, E solves another case of dress distress with Fashion Emergency. She dreams of TV stardom.
Tomorrow I will be on television.
And she needs E to give her that Hollywood look. Join Emmy and her team of fashion experts as designer T.C. Laughlin transforms Shannon from country girl
Here I go.
to worldly woman. So if the shoe fits, the jewels sparkle, and the bag works, then wear it. E's Fashion Emergency, Monday at 9:30 Eastern and Pacific, only on E!
If you're offended by tasteless humor, Half-Baked is not for you.
I'm sorry!
But for the rest of us, it's the feel-good comedy of the year. Half-Baked, rated R.
He's coming with me.
Starts Friday.
Presenting sounds of the 80s. Get sounds of the 80s. 18 of your favorite songs for just $9.99. Then audition other Sounds of the 80s albums. There's no minimum to buy. Cancel anytime.
Every time you go.
Sounds of the 80s. Call now.
To order, call 1-800-794-8181 or send $9.99 for cassette or CD plus $3.50 shipping to Sounds of the 80s, Department 12, Richmond, Virginia.
How do you get rid of ugly stains on ceiling tiles? You simply spray them away. Incredible? It's true with Instagon. Just spray it on and the stain is gone. No scrubbing, no rubbing. This textured ceiling is almost impossible, but Instagon gets rid of the problem in no time. Amazing! Don't scrub bathroom tiles. Even that grungy caulking comes sparkling clean with Instagon. What about stucco? Instagon gets into all those crevices and dissolves the grime away. It removes years of soot from fireplace walls and cleans PVC lawn furniture without any scrubbing. Ugly mildew? Gone in seconds. Instagon works safely, works instantly on all these surfaces, and it's yours for only $19.95. But call now and get 2 for $19.95. Order now.
To order Instagon, have your credit card ready and call toll-free 1-800-641-4444 or send check or money order for $19.95 plus $4.95 shipping to the address on your screen or call 1-800-641-4444.
Step into action, leap into romance, and take a spin into the limelight with Coming Attractions for a look at the hottest flicks hitting the big screen. It's the best part of the movies. Coming Attractions, Saturday at 1 Eastern and Pacific, only on E!
Hi, I'm Marie Osmond, and you're watching E! Here's the real one. Hi, I'm Donny Osmond, and you're watching E!
Bye-bye. Jim, if it's okay, you get the... Yep. This is unprecedented. We're going to have you do an ID in the elevator on the way down because you're such a busy and great.
Busy executive.
Normally it's done in the studio.
I don't create my schedule. It's guys like this, you know, that figure, we can do that. We got an extra 2.5 minutes. We can do that. Yeah, we can slip that in.
You want to read it, and then we get in the elevator. It'll be a good audio for you.
Now, you want me to read this or just sort of you just riff on this?
No, whatever you want.
They sort of write IDs for the guests. You know.
And if you want to do it straight, fine. If you want to tweak it, whatever you want. Stand a little close for us, Jim. All right. Go ahead.
I'm James Cameron, the director of Titanic. You know, I work really hard, and there's a great deal of responsibility in what I do on my films, and so I can really relate to Howard Stern because, you know, he works really hard as well, and I think I understand him psychologically now, you know, because he works the same kind of hours that I do, the same kind of pressure. He's under a lot of pressure just like I am. The difference difference is I like to make, really big movies that are about something, and Howard likes to make love to rubber dolls. But other than that, we're really the same guy. I really understand him now. We're very misunderstood, both of us. So from the top of the Howard Stern building in New York, this is the Howard Stern Show.
Wow, you looked at that and memorized that whole thing in one...
No, I was riffing.
Wow, excellent.
And I missed the last line. But if that works for you, then,
that's fine.
then I'm
James,
a happy camper.
Thanks for coming down. Okay. Glad you had a good time on the show.
All right.
Take care. Take care.
Thanks for watching tonight's episode with director James Cameron. Go see Titanic. It's a great movie.
Now,
Meet jitters all over Hollywood. Hi, I'm Giselle Fernandez.
Hi, folks. I'm Pat O'Brien. Happy Labor Day. We're here working for you to tell you what's happening in Hollywood, and here's what's going on. Well, you'd be nervous, too, if you were taking the stage in front of the whole world. We're now only days away from TV's global showcase, and the stars are worrying whether they'll win, what they'll say, and what they'll wear.
It's an unbelievable thing. All your favorite TV stars are here.
I want to touch the Emmy. That's what I want to touch.
I feel pretty pumped up. I think I'm ready for another title fight.
This is the raw emotion Emmy holds for your biggest stars. They try to hide it behind the smiles, poses, and the drop-dead outfits, but the only mission is to win.
If you win, it is the most extraordinary night. If you're the first one up and you lose, it's like, yeah, this is, oh yeah, whoa. Nice dance number. Okay. I'd like to win just so I can enjoy the night.
I try. I would rather win than lose. This is a simple fact of life.
Kelsey Grammer, Kirstie Alley, and the rest of the nominees have only 6 days until Emmy night. And while they can't control if they win or lose, they can control one thing: what they wear.
A little off the shoulder, a little off the hip, and a little something draped over my head.
It won't be outrageous. I'm going to be very demure this time.
I'm not really nervous. I'm just kind of, I don't know what I'm going to wear.
Designer Pamela Dennis, who plans on dressing Kristen Johnston, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Roma Downey, and Ellen DeGeneres, reveals in-your-face outfits are over this year, and this year's Emmys dress must be simple.
Everyone's going a little more understated. Everyone who calls, Lisa Kudrow called yesterday, and we spoke, and simple. You know, simple beadwork, simple, understated, tone on tone, not too flashy.
Oh, yeah? The 50th Annual Emmy Awards air September 13th on NBC, and Giselle and I will be there along with the entire Access Hollywood team to bring you something we guarantee you won't see anywhere else. That's next Monday on Access Hollywood. Giselle?
Do you remember where you were last Labor Day weekend? What was an end of summer holiday, as you know, ended with a worldwide sadness. Why? The death of Princess Diana. She was the people's princess for sure, but ironically, she was afraid of the very public that adored her. Tonight, Diana's confidant, speech strategist Richard Green, tells us how he helped his prized pupil overcome her biggest fear.
Like so many people, Diana was afraid of standing up, and especially those first few minutes of talking to an audience.
Richard Green should know. He spent over a year coaching Diana, helping her overcome a fear of public speaking.
I'm not a political figure. And as I said at the time, and I'd like to reiterate now, my interests are humanitarian.
She was jealous of Charles's ability to stand up there and just crack a joke and then move on. And I told her, I said, you have something that Charles does not have, which is the ability to speak from your heart. And that will always, always, always win over an audience.
The two talked frequently and in the process got to know each other well.
In many ways, there were two Dianas. There was this very strong, vibrant, out there, dynamic, unafraid of anything or anybody Diana who could blast a hole through you with her eyes. And there would be this very vulnerable, very shy, very insecure Diana. And at one point, I said to her, I said, there are two of you, aren't there? And she stopped and she looked down and then she looked up and she said, how did you know?
Green was among a small group of Americans invited to the funeral and remembers one of their last conversations.
She said, this will be my last lifetime. And I said, well, then you obviously believe in reincarnation. And she said, absolutely. And I'm going to do every single thing that I need to do this lifetime.
Richard Green found himself in the middle of a who's who of international personalities at Princess Diana's funeral. He sat next to tenor Luciano Pavarotti and very close to the royal family. Richard also told us of a remarkable moment that happened as Prince Charles entered the service. This man, who had been so maligned as cold and uncaring during his marriage to Princess Diana, had a tear running down his cheek. Later tonight, the love story, Di and Dodi Al-Fayed, from a man who watched it blossom.
She's right behind me. Say hello, Hillary.
Maybe it's how he plays the Clinton sex scandal for laughs. It works for Conan O'Brien. Whatever it is, he's become the unlikely clown prince of late-night television. Sit down with him like we did, and here's the first thing you find out. This guy's on all the time. Welcome to the wacky world of late night, where Conan O'Brien towers over the competition. The former Saturday Night Live and Simpsons writer took over the late shift from David Letterman in 1993.
How did you get this job, by the way?
When I got this job, I remembered thinking, man, how can anybody replace David Letterman?
When O'Brien survived the inevitable comparisons and early bumps in the road, recently he invited us to check out his digs and talk about the racy late-night format, where you can get away with almost anything, including some off-color political humor.
You switched from saying Mexico to Mexico, is that right?
I said Mexico. Is that weird, man? They pronounce the X like a he sound, you know what I'm saying? The other day I saw this girl, I had to say, do you want to have sehi with me?
This gives you a lot of material, the president, doesn't it?
It's a little difficult because when it's a scandal that might bring down the presidency, people get nervous. So you have to be a little delicate about it, and of course we weren't. So that was our solution. So we realized we should be delicate, we just don't know how to be.
Your show is special. You know that.
That's very nice.
Because nobody sees it. I can say whatever I want.
What do you do, watch the news, read the newspapers? Or just give us the breakdown.
I don't do anything. My writers do all the work.
But I mean,
I roll in here late in the day, drunk out of my skull.
To celebrate his 5th anniversary, Conan, who works very hard, by the way, will take late night into prime time for a look back at some of those famous sketches. The special airs September 16th on NBC. Giselle?
Look forward to it. Is Jim Carrey ready to go head-to-head with Robin Williams at the Oscars?
Absolutely. I'm a shoo-in.
Who will it be, Hanks or Travolta, Oprah or Meryl? We'll tell you what stars are already reaching for the Oscar gold.
Then, what's gotten into home improvements, Jonathan Taylor Thomas. He's leaving the show and leaving behind his clean-cut image.
It would be good for me to go out there and show that I possibly have some chops.
Coming up on Access Hollywood.
More than 150 films have been released this year, but only 9 films have reached beyond the magic $100 million mark, including Saving Private Ryan. Does the big box office translate into Oscar gold, really? Well, the stars sure hope so, but many of the Oscar hopefuls haven't yet hit the big screen. It's that time of year when Hollywood is ready to roll out those potential Academy Award winners. And if you think it's way too early to even think about the Oscars, think again.
Oscar buzz.
The Academy Awards are more than 6 months away, but that hasn't stopped Hollywood from making early predictions.
I'll see you on the beach.
Right now, Tom Hanks is favored to grab a nomination for his work in Saving Private Ryan, but the 2-time Oscar winner is trying not to get caught up in the early speculation.
There's movies that had Oscar buzz now that don't have Oscar buzz anymore.
Hanks just might find himself competing against John Travolta, whose upcoming movie A Civil Action already has Oscar buzzing.
Somebody had to have seen what happened.
So who would win in a Hanks-Travolta showdown? Mark Harris, assistant managing editor of Entertainment Weekly, gives the odds to Travolta.
Travolta has the comparative newcomer's advantage because he's never won.
And then there's Robin Williams. He already won an Oscar this year for his dramatic turn in Good Will Hunting. But hey, he wouldn't mind a second one for his upcoming film, What Dreams May Come.
It's about not giving up.
Oh, Oscar needs a friend. Help him.
Well, Williams' Oscar may be friendless this year if Jim Carrey receives a nomination for his own dramatic turn in The Truman Show.
I was wondering that myself.
And in the Best Actress race, things are also heating up between Meryl Streep and Oprah Winfrey. Streep, who has been nominated 10 times in the past, just might get her 11th nomination for her role in the upcoming One True Thing.
It's thrilling. It's a great thing, but, you know, it's terrifying at the same time.
But Oprah, who received an Oscar nomination in 1985 for The Color Purple, could deny Streep a win this year with her role in the highly anticipated film Beloved.
You came back to me.
It's a very, very close one. I would give it to Oprah Winfrey just for the newness and surprise factor.
This early look at Oscars should give you an idea of how competitive the race will be, but it's only September, and anything can happen between now and when the envelopes are opened in March. But don't tell that to Jim Carrey.
I'm a shoo-in.
Well, it still may be a bit too early to rule out anyone. After all, 3 years ago, a little pig that could did. Babe made it to the Oscars with the Best Picture nomination, and the little porker is coming back for seconds with a sequel, Babe, Pig in the City.
And Just Shoot Me's moving to Tuesday.
But wait, there's more.
Meet the next generation of must-see TV. ER's back, all new, and Monday nights are really heating up.
NBC Premiere Week.
In 2 weeks.
Jonathan Taylor Thomas's clean-cut looks and image turned the home improvement star into a teen idol. But last month he announced he'd leave his top-rated show, and now he's leaving his sweet side at home for a juicy new movie role.
It would be good for me to go out there and show that I possibly have some chops.
He's a cigarette-smoking, street-fighting Las Vegas hustler. Only Access Hollywood was on the set of Jonathan Taylor Thomas's most controversial movie ever. It's called Speedway Junkie, and the teen idol exposes an edgy, dark side his young fans have never seen. Thomas actually warns parents to keep their children away.
I wouldn't suggest young kids go to see this film by any means. It's a very grown-up, mature subject matter, and by no means are we trying to market it to kids.
Ah, that is big news. When do they give out those Nobel Prizes?
For 7 years, Jonathan's carefully built a clean-cut image as Tim Allen's innocent son on Home Improvement. He's even been called TV's most grounded teen. Ironically, he gave up his image after just one phone call from Speedway Junkie producer Randall Emmett.
It was an overnight thing, actually.
They basically said, you know, we want you to do this, but we need to know really soon.
We faxed them pages, and within a period of 6 hours.
I looked at it, read it, and said, okay, you know, let's do it.
Let's do it. Speedway Junkie opens next year, but you can catch Jonathan's final Home Improvement episodes this fall on ABC.
Patrick, you remember Sean Young. She first captured Hollywood's eye in 1982 as Harrison Ford's android lover in Blade Runner. But over the last 9 years, bad press has plagued her. They say she's difficult. They say she's trouble. Well, Access Hollywood spent days on the set with Sean and found out just who she really is. Now you be the judge. It's tonight's Inside Story.
You want to shut this live? Sure.
Sorry, Bill.
In 1987, the sexy limo love scene opposite Kevin Costner in No Way Out certified Sean Young as a rising star. She had the looks, she had the talent, but Sean's star fell as fast as it rose.
I just got to the point where I felt it was more important to express how I felt than to take any crap from anybody.
Reports chronicled Sean's off-screen exploits, allegations that she was a troublemaker.
I can't control what other people think, so I'm not going to waste my time doing it.
So Hollywood began to turn its back on Sean. After having had to bow out of the Vicky Vale role in Batman, she went after the role of Catwoman in Batman Returns with a vengeance in 1991. In an attempt to meet with Batman director Tim Burton, Sean stormed the Warner Brothers lot dressed in black vinyl. Burton refused to see her, and the role went to Michelle Pfeiffer. Sean says she doesn't regret her bold move.
I think if I had been a man, it would have been perceived differently, for one thing. And I think because it was me, you know, it didn't come across to the powers that be in the way that it was intended.
Sean was instantly labeled dangerous and crazy.
It hurt at the time, you know, but it's a double-edged sword. I don't feel worse off now. I feel better off because I learned things, and that is the process of life. You learn from your lessons in life. I mean, and that doesn't mean to say I haven't